press conference is not.
I think you asked me that.
A lot of people are here. See Frank Martin and see
Right? Oh yeah, I'd be better with sports. I was thinking about Benvidez, honestly. Oh, is it? Yeah, I don't know what. I know. Even the worst. What's that? Who's the green shirt over here? Green shirt? No, right there. Green shirt right there. Like this is like the fuck. He's getting me to be about that. That's bro, everybody. Because I don't think there's many other boxers. Oh, Samson. Yeah, Leopard.
You're not in my way.
Were you doing the fight also? You're doing that?
Right? I can do the thing downstairs.
No. Fight itself. And I'm assuming we're going to do the same thing with these guys. I don't know when. I don't know. Like the stuff good at making.
Oh, yeah, but that'll be a fun day.
Yeah, so that's probably
Wednesday night.
June 10th.
June 11th.
I mean, they haven't talked to me yet.
Yeah, probably around that time. It'll be around then.
So nice to just get on to I didn't realize.
I originally planned a vacation for June 17th. But now I got hired to do the NBA stuff for that. Ventura.
Yeah.
So I'll go on vacation after there.
Just got back from Milan. Hotel, set hotel. 5 days of that, 3 days of that. Jet lag. Coming back straight after another 3 days of jet lag. And
I got scared to the body and stuff is starting like ready.
And they're nice. And I went to Aspen this past January, and it was so much sugar in it. I was like, why are you giving me so much sugar? Everything was wheat, beans, barbecue brisket, chicken, vegan whole chicken, more sugar in it. I'm like, I'm trying to stay awake. Not loving me with all this sugar. It'll only last like 10 minutes.
Alright guys, we're just waiting. I've seen David Benavidez, I've seen Martin, I've seen Gvozdyk. Check out the those nicknames. Tank, the Ghost, the Monster, and the Nail. That's some good nicknames.
Don't worry, if you're going in the bathroom, I'm looking at the security guard. Down there.
I had asked him about Paris and Canelo and that little breakdown. What are you tweeting about?
This is Leo's game right now.
Aww.
Luigi's Mansion 2. He just can't win.
What,
His mom beat
PS5?
Yeah, we have a PS5 and an Xbox, but he loves the Switch. And we make
Right, I know what it is too, bro.
he'll have his day, bro.
dying, huh? That's a funny motherfucker.
Frank Martin. You're not becoming back.
But we'll just know. Just know. A lot of movement.
All right, people are moving around now.
So what was Mike saying?
Frank is back. So he might be on his
Thank you for your patience. We're going to start in about 5 or 10 more minutes, so don't go away. We are nearing the start, so once again, we appreciate your patience and your consideration. We start in about 5 to 10 minutes.
Thank you, Jimmy. Jimmy, you start talking. Talk about the fight. What do you think? Who wins?
The MGM Grand for the kickoff press conference for a tremendous night of boxing scheduled and coming your way. Details today. On Saturday, June the 15th, a sensational PBC pay-per-view event on Prime Video will feature two of boxing's most exciting and most dynamic stars stepping into the ring in two world title attractions. This will take place right here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena and will mark the 100th fight night at this historic venue that has hosted boxing's greatest for decades. Now let's meet the fighters who will be taking center stage on Saturday, June the 15th. First, with a record of 20 wins, 1 loss, 16 wins coming by way of knockout. He won the world title with an 11th round knockout over Adonis Stevenson in December 2018. A 2012 Olympian representing his native Ukraine. Please welcome the former WBC light heavyweight champion of the world, Alexander "The Nail" Gvozdyk. And his opponent with a record of 28 wins, no losses, 24 wins coming by way of knockout. He put together a tremendous 2023, defeating former world champion Caleb Plant in a March slugfest before stopping the previously unbeaten Demetrius Andrade in November. Please welcome the undefeated two-time super middleweight world champion making his light heavyweight debut. Here is the undefeated David El Monstro Benavidez.
Right here, please.
These two great fighters, David Benvidez and Alexander Gvozdyk, will meet for the interim WBC Light Heavyweight World Championship. And now, introducing at this time with a record of 18-0 with 12 knockouts. This undefeated lightweight contender defeated a slew of contenders to rise up to the 135-pound rankings, including Artem Hartunian, Jackson Marinez, and Romero Duno. Originally from Indianapolis, Indiana, now fighting out of Dallas, please welcome the undefeated world-ranked lightweight contender, Frank "The Ghost" Martin. And his opponent representing Baltimore, Maryland, as he most recently stopped Ryan Garcia in round number 7 of their 2023 Super Fight. His record, 29 wins, no losses, 27 big wins coming by way of knockout. He's a 5-time 3-division world champion and the reigning and defending WBA lightweight champion of the world, Gervonta "Tank" Davis. And Gervonta "Tank" Davis and Frank "The Ghost" Martin heating things up already in anticipation of their showdown for the WBA Lightweight Championship of the World. We'll invite our guests, our trainers, to join us here at the podium. Once again, things heating up already for this main event of the WBA Lightweight Championship of the World. Fighters, take your seats. We'll have a chance to hear from both of these fighters momentarily. Using the microphones should be interesting.
Push two.
I want to bring to your attention this live event will go on sale Wednesday, May the 8th, starting at 10 a.m. through ASX.com. Now, this is certainly going to be a sold-out event. Pre-sale tickets will be available this Tuesday, May the 7th, from 10 a.m. Pacific time to 10 p.m. Pacific time. Once again, that's through AXS.com. For the pre-sale, you must use the code BOXING. That'll get you in there for this truly, definitively sold-out event. This event is promoted by GTD Promotions, Samson Boxing, TGB Promotions, and Man Down Promotions. Now it is my pleasure to introduce to you one of our hosts here at the MGM Grand. He and his team have done such a terrific job throughout the years. Once again, this is marking the 100th fight here at the MGM. Please welcome Executive Director of Public Relations for MGM Resorts International, introducing Scott Gertner.
Well, thank you, Jimmy. I'm not sure how I can follow that introduction, but we'll see. And good afternoon, everyone, to our fans watching on the live stream, to the media, to our event partners. And on behalf of our President, Bill Hornbuckle, President and CEO, Bill Hornbuckle, our Executive Vice President of Entertainment, Chris Baldazon, and the entire MGM Resorts family, we look forward to having a great event in June. June 15th is going to be a historic evening here as we celebrate the 100th championship fight night at the legendary MGM Grand Garden Arena. As many of you all know, for those of you, especially esteemed journalists who have been here, I see a few of you guys in the crowd, including Jimmy, Jim Lampley, Dan, Lance, Norm, and others. Over the course of the last 3 decades, we've hosted some of the biggest names and events in sports and entertainment. And specifically why we're here today is to talk about the biggest fights in the sport's history, whether it was multiple battles between Barrera and Morales, whether it was Foreman Moore, Tyson Holyfield 1 and 2, and Mayweather Pacquiao. Next month will definitely be no different. We talk a lot about in Las Vegas now as the major sports capital of the world and a destination. We have quickly over, I'd say, 5 years evolved into the sports and entertainment capital of the world. And it is certainly because of the MGM Grand Garden Arena and boxing that has helped support that evolution. On behalf of the company, I'd like to just give a special thanks to Al Heyman, Tom Brown, Bruce Binkow, Brittany Goosen Brown, and the entire TGB Promotions team, our longtime colleague Leonard Ellerby, the Prime Video team, and of course the Nevada State Athletic Commission for bringing this championship event to the MGM Grand Garden Arena. I'd also like to thank, and I know she kind of works behind the scenes, but one last shout out to my teammate and our Director of PR, Catherine Scher. For those of you guys who know, who come here for a long time, Kat, it is a major undertaking to put these media centers together and to work with our team around credentials and work with our Swanson Communications colleagues, whether it's Radio Row or what have you. But for nearly 10 years now, of her 14 years with the company, Kat has been leading and spearheading the effort. And so to Kat, thank you and appreciate it. Thanks again. I know you guys want to hear from the fighters, not me. So enjoy today's press conference. We look forward to seeing you for the historic event in June.
Thank you, Scott, for leading such a historic place and a historic moment coming up June 15th. At this time, I'd like to introduce to you a true man of boxing. He's been involved with the sports for so many years as a great matchmaker, putting together some of the world's greatest fights. And as president of TGB, he is steering the operation to provide boxing fans some of the greatest fights ever. And now this new partnership with Prime Video. Please welcome the president of TGB Promotions, Tom Brown.
Well, thank you, Jimmy. Gervonta Tank Davis is not only one of the best boxers in boxing today, he's also one of the sport's biggest stars. His fan base is off the charts. He's one of the most explosive and dangerous fighters in the world. And he's also a huge attraction at the gate, being one of boxing's biggest box office stars. His last fight here in Las Vegas was the event of the year. It was also the biggest event at the numbers-wise at the box office. Tank cracked the top 10 in Nevada's all-time top 10 largest grossing boxing events in Nevada. He'll be taking on the undefeated challenger, Frank Martin, as Jimmy said, with a record of 18-0, 12 knockouts. Martin's an athletic, hard-hitting southpaw. He's coming off a win over an undefeated former Olympic bronze medalist. He does things the right way. He doesn't take shortcuts in the gym, and his team believes he's ready to shine on June 15th. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom. Tom's on his way to the T-Mobile Arena as we have a big fight coming up later. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, my pleasure to introduce to you a famed and colorful boxing promoter. Colorful not just for his style in and out of the ring, but really by the way, his colorful way of promoting and speaking and delivering the truth. Please welcome Leonard Ellerby.
Thank you. I'd like to thank Amazon, PBC, GTD Promotions, and the MGM. Everyone in the world has been anticipating the return of Gervonta "Tank" Davis. And you ask the question, why? Very simple. He's the most exciting fighter in the entire world. When I think of the face of boxing, I think of him. He's the guy that's having the most impact in the sport, especially with the younger generation becoming new boxing fans. There's a big resurgence of boxing fans that have came to the sport, and we can look none other than to my right. He's the reason why. He's the most talked about fighter in the entire sport, and there's only one reason why. Because he comes and he delivers and gives the fans exactly what they want. He gives them their money's worth. No matter where I go, whether it's soccer games, track meets, youth basketball games, they're talking about one guy. And they're always coming up to me. When is Tank Davis fighting? Ladies and gentlemen, June the 15th, we're gonna get exactly what we want to see. And that's another Tank Davis knockout.
Thank you, Leonard. At this time, not only do we have great fighters, world-class fighters on this card, but we have world-class promoters as well. A tremendous team. At this time, my pleasure to introduce to you one of boxing's busiest and hottest promoters from Samson Boxing. Please welcome Samson Lukowicz.
Good afternoon. Thank you very much for the opportunity to Amazon, to BBC, Tom Brown, my friend, my amigo. Well, June 15th, everybody thinks that Benavidez is thinking about another fighter, and that's totally true. It's not true. He's thinking about a man that he was a world champion and very proud Ukrainian, and I want to say, peace for Ukrainian. Thank you very much. I see you on June 15.
Thank you, Samson. Now it's time to hear from our fighters. Before we do, I want to acknowledge Gvozdyk's trainer joining us, and he'll get a chance to answer some questions and speak one-on-one. Marco Contreras, please welcome him. Get a chance to speak later. We're going to move on to our fighters. Excuse me for the interruption, but we do want to get through this. Hey, let me introduce to you the former light heavyweight world champion. We're going to hear from at this time. Record of 20 wins, 1 loss, 16 wins coming by way of knockout. He's the former light heavyweight world champion from Ukraine, now fighting out of Southern California, and the current world-ranked contender. Please welcome Alexander the Nail Gvozdyk. Alexander, a few words, opening words, please, from the microphone.
Hello, people. I'm so excited to be here again. I'm so excited to get a chance to fight for the title again against a great opponent, top opponent. So I'll do my best to not leave you disappointed, and we're gonna put a great show on June 15. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And across the table, before we hear from the two-time world champion, we want to recognize his trainer, who will get a chance to speak a little bit later on some one-on-ones. We want to acknowledge David Benavidez' father and trainer, Jose Benavidez Sr. And now let's hear from the two-time world champion. Tremendous record, 28-0, 24 knockouts. From Phoenix, Arizona, please welcome the undefeated two-time super middleweight champion of the world, making his light heavyweight debut, David El Monstro Benavidez.
What's up, guys? I just want to tell everybody thank you so much for coming. This is a dream come true for me. You know, I've always been wanting to fight on a card with Gervonta Davis, and now that we got it set up, this is going to be the biggest card of the year. Very excited. I got a tough opponent in front of me, Alexander Gvozdyk. He's only had one loss to Archer Bertobiev, so I got my work cut out for me on June 15th. But man, I'm going up there, I feel strong, feel great, and I'm going to go capture another title. Thank you guys so much.
I now want to recognize the trainer for the fighter to my left, the undefeated world rank contender. Like the others, you get a chance to hear from him a little bit later, but Frank Martinsteiner, please welcome the former trainer of the year, one of the greats, Derek James. And now let's hear from the undefeated challenger. His record 18-0, 12 knockouts. He's done everything to earn his spot in this world title challenge. The undefeated contender, promoted by Errol Spence Jr.'s Man Down Promotions, the current acclaimed world-ranked lightweight contender. Please welcome Frank the Ghost Martin. Frank, start us off with a few words, what your thoughts are on being here this afternoon in this upcoming huge event.
It's a blessing just to be here. You know, it's a blessing to get this type of opportunity to come out and, you know, show the world what I'm about. You know, I got to take hats off. I appreciate, you know what I mean? I appreciate Gervonta Davis, you know, for even taking the fight. You know, I believe they fucked up by taking this fight. But, you know, I do appreciate them giving me this opportunity to, you know, show the world what I'm about. You know, I'm ready to go out and shock the world and shit, do what I do what people think I can't do.
Thank you very much, Frank. We get a chance to hear from both of the fighters a little bit later on both the main event, the co-main event in this huge night coming your way, June the 15th. And at this time, we do want to acknowledge Tank Davis as trainer. Again, you get a chance to have some one-on-ones with him later, but we do want to acknowledge him, Calvin Ford. Welcome, Calvin. And now we introduce one of the greats in boxing today. You've heard from Leonard Ellerby explaining why. It's certainly true. His record, 29-0, with 27 wins coming by way of knockout. He is the five-time three-division world champion, the reigning and the defending undefeated WBA lightweight champion of the world, Gervonta Tank Davis.
I just want to take my hands off to everybody that came out to this press conference. Amazon Prime, MGM Grand, even David Benavidez, you know. I wanted David Benavidez to fight before, I think when he fought Caleb Plant. And at first I didn't know that, you know, he was one of them guys. So I actually, you know, went to his fight and put the earphones on and, you know, I was close up. So I'm definitely excited to be on a card with someone like him, a guy just like explosive. So I feel as though like, even if during the 15th, the pay-per-view was $100, it's worth it. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's going to be $100, but if it was $100, it's worth it for sure. So I'm definitely looking to it from just all around the board, just being back in the ring. You know, I've been off for a long time. I've been in jail. I've been on house arrest and things like that. I'm just happy to be back here where I'm comfortable at, where I'm, you know, I could be flawless and, you know, and do what I do best, and that's give you fans the best boxing you've seen up to date, you know. So come June the 15th, I ain't really with, you know, a lot of talk. He's trying to show that he's a front runner. That's all you put on for the people that he come with, you know, because they think they thugs and shit like that. But I'm telling you, it's a different beast in front of him. It's a different beast in front of him. Nobody that's walking with him, holding him hand in hand, is not going to be able to save him June the 15th. I'm telling you. And there's a lot of shit built up. There's a lot built up. And I'm going to take it out on him. Sorry that it's going to be him. I'm telling you.
I guess we both got a lot of shit built up.
All right, thank you very much, Tank. Truly, the boxing world is happy to have you back and see you in action. We're going to get a chance to hear from both of these fighters. You get your chance to talk back. But we're going to start with the light heavyweight world championship that is on the line on June the 15th. I want to hear from David Benavidez first. David, I know you as a longtime boxing fan, respecting the history of the sport as well. Now, what does it mean to you? You're in the 100th fight here at the MGM Grand. You're fighting along with Tank Davis. You had mentioned how much that means to you. Tell us a little bit more about this event and what it means to you to be part of it.
Like I said, just for us being the 100th fight at the MGM Grand is a dream come true, and it couldn't have been any better. Gervonta Davis headlining, me co-main event. It's going to be a great fight, great card, and I'm just excited, man. I'm very excited because we're definitely going to get the people what they want to see.
Thank you, David. Alexander, you are back on the big stage of boxing for the light heavyweight world championship. How does it feel to be back in this?
It feels just great. You know, was my goal after my pause, and then I'm come back. This kind of fight, this quality fight was my goal of my comeback.
What does it mean to you to represent your home country of Ukraine in this fight?
It means a lot for me, and I'm great that people gonna know that Ukrainians are strong and brave people, and it means a lot to me.
Thank you. David, why was now the right time for you to move up from super middleweight to light heavyweight?
Well, this was the right time to move up to light heavyweight because I did everything I could do at 168. I've been there for 10 years. But the only other thing I had to achieve was, fighting for the unified world titles. And Canelo Alvarez is holding all of them. So he doesn't want to give me the fight. I've been mandatory for the past 3 years. I've done everything I could do to get that fight. I still haven't got it. So I'm not going to wait around for nobody. I'm going to go and make my own lane at 175, and that's exactly what I'm doing.
David, what are your goals at 175? How far can you go in this division, and is this it? From now on, 175?
My goal is to become unified world champion at 175 and just reign there, and then maybe go up to cruiserweight. So I still have a lot to grow. I'm 27 years old, so I'm still doing a lot in the sport. So I just want to accomplish the dreams I had. I set out for myself with that when I was a little kid.
Alexander, what have you seen in David Benavidez? What kind of challenge does he present to you?
I want to be in the ring with him. It's actually a tough place to be, and he's making always relentless pressure, very good fighter, very good puncher. So obviously, I consider him as one of the best pound fighters. So, and it's there not for no reason; it's for a reason. So obviously, it's a big challenge. But I'll be ready. I was training a lot and hard for this moment, so it would be a good fight.
Fantastic. Don't miss it, 12 rounds of boxing. This is for the light heavyweight, the interim light heavyweight championship of the world. David Benavidez versus Alexander Gvozdyk. Now let's move on to the lightweight world title. WBA lightweight world title. Let's hear from our fighters at this time. They've been itching to speak to you and to each other. I'll start with Tank. Tank, you mentioned how much it means to you to be in this fight with David Benavidez headlining this massive event. That's great to hear from you. I know that you've been wanting to fight for a while. I believe you wanted to fight at the end of 2023. After your fight and your impressive win over Ryan Garcia, what kind of statement are you looking to make against Frank Martin?
I'm just, happy to be back in the mix. Again, I'm probably happy to be, I'm not thinking, but for sure happy to fight at the MGM. I think this will probably be my second time fighting, but I remember coming to watch Floyd versus Cotto, I believe, and I walked through the front door and I seen all the celebrities and things like that had like mink coats on and things like that. So I always wanted to be a part of something like this, So I'm just grateful to be in this position and also be on this card with another young lion like myself, and we get the fans what they want to see.
Well, Tank, I know you bring out celebrities from all over the world, from all sorts, and it may be summertime, but I think we might see a few mink coats as well. So that's all courtesy of you. Frank, question to you. You've done everything possible in order to earn your world title opportunity. You're finally fighting for the world title. What does it mean to you for this opportunity for something you have always wanted the most in your life?
I mean everything. You know, I mean everything. I've been
You're
working
not even
for
talking
it.
confident.
I've been working for it. You know, I've been an underdog in this since I started.
This y'all boy.
From the beginning.
The ones y'all roll with.
You know, so
This y'all boy.
like
Don't
now,
even talk
you know,
like you mean it.
This is how you see me talk. You
Don't talk like you mean it.
You be doing all that tweeting. You be doing all that tweeting. Let me talk.
That's what I do when I'm in camp.
Let me talk.
I tweet.
Let me talk.
There ain't nothing else to
Did
do.
you say you don't do all that talking?
I'd rather tweet than be outside.
Did you say you don't do all
That's
that
a fact.
talking? Huh? Alright then. Did you say you don't do all that talking?
You'll
Alright.
see.
You
I
gonna
promise
see.
you.
I don't-
And
y'all know I don't
and
do all
the
that
people that's
talking.
rolling with you, they
Look,
gonna see.
y'all know I don't do all that talking.
That guy right there,
Hey,
he
y'all,
who he say he is.
y'all
I'm
know I
telling
don't do all
you.
that talking.
I'm telling you. Look at him.
Everybody
look at his
know
eyes.
I'm Look
And
at
y'all,
him.
the ones that
Look
roll
at
with
him.
him, look at his eyes. Look how
at
he
him.
are.
Look at him.
He's not that. He's not that.
Alright.
He's not.
You ain't been in
I'ma
nobody
show
like
y'all.
this. You ain't been in nobody
Show
like this.
y'all.
Nobody.
I'm gonna show y'all.
Nobody.
I'm telling you.
Nobody.
I'm telling you.
Let me ask you a few questions about the fight itself. Frank, to you, what do you need to do to slow down Gervonta? What is it? How much have you studied him? What are you going to need to do to slow him down? He's one of the hottest fighters in the world today.
I've been watching everything. I know how his ass walk. I've been watching everything. I mean, again, I'm gonna touch him up. I'm gonna touch his ass up. Just I'm gonna touch his ass up.
Yeah, the one with
I know how him and his whole team walk. I know how they all walk.
Well, Tank, how about for you? What have you seen in Frank Martin, and what kind of fight do you expect him to bring to you?
A brick hand, his best shot.
You better not miss. You better not miss. You fuck around, do some lunges, you gonna run into one. You know about it.
I just said your brick hand, dumbass.
Oh, I got more than just a brick hand, dumbass. What you talking about? Full arsenal.
No, you don't.
Yeah, okay.
No,
see.
you don't.
You gonna see.
No, you don't.
You gonna see.
It don't happen over a couple what's the name? A couple months or 2 months. It gotta happen.
Alright.
You know what I mean? It gotta happen.
I like that you got that.
You know what I mean? I started when I was 7, not 15.
Come
on, bro.
It don't matter when you started.
Come on.
When you started.
Come on. The trainer is coming for a check. I'm telling you that now.
Okay.
Yeah. That trainer that's next to him, coming for a check.
Okay.
He know what type of, he know.
So where does
train
it,
for a minute.
for both of you, where does this immediate animosity come from? Have you had problems for a while with each other? Is it is this real? Is this just made up for the fight?
It's just, it's real. This is two dogs.
He's from the suburbs.
It's two dogs.
I
I'm from the motherfucking
me and him don't got nothing in common.
You don't know me.
But the little female he got.
That's the problem.
But that little female you got, she probably around here somewhere.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, with that, let's move on. Listen, this is a tremendous fight. June the 15th, Saturday, MGM Grand Garden Arena. Don't miss it. Tickets are available at ASX.com. Available Wednesday, May the 8th. Pre-sales, one day earlier. Tuesday, May the 7th from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. ASX.com, use the code BOXING. Thank you very much for your attendance here today. We look forward to seeing you on June the 15th.
Back up all the way. I don't think I can fit them all. I actually don't think I can fit them all.
Oh, yeah, because you got it real tight.
I can't. No running. Ryan.
Oh, shit.
Water. Ryan.
Stars. Stars.
Right here, guys.
I got you with the buddy.
You don't like body shots. You don't like body shots. No, I ain't want to prove to you. I want to prove to the niggas that you compete with. I want to prove to the niggas back home.
They know what you
in
don't
Detroit.
know. They know what you don't know.
You from the suburbs.
They know what you don't know.
You was trash.
You say that about everybody.
You from
You
the
ain't fun nobody
suburbs.
like you. That's
You
the
from the
thing.
suburbs.
That's the thing. You ain't fun nobody like you. That's the problem.
Your trainer, he
Right down here. Down here.
ass whooping time.
Champion, man.
Probably that 8th round.
That round you fuck around,
I
act
done.
crazy and run into some shit. Yeah.
Niggas always think I'm the one to run into some shit, right?
Yeah.
I'm always the one to run into some shit, right? But they to be the ones on that ass.
It's different. It's different.
Yeah, okay.
It's different.
Go up front runner,
This
bro.
shit different.
Go up front runner,
Different.
bro.
And you know it.
Go up front runner, bro. You know what happened.
No, you know what happened.
You know what happened.
Yeah. And everybody, please show me. Please show it to me.
What happened?
Please show it to me. Don't have it chopped up. Show it.
We want that video.
Yo, chat, look, let's see that video right here. First round. First round. First round. But I'm saying the first round.
You hit me one time.
But the first round. Drop that video.
Where's the video?
I'm saying the video.
Where's the video? Where's the video?
We got the video.
We want to see. Show the people.
Hold the footage up, Tank. Is it true you guys were gonna fight outside afterwards?
You said it wasn't nothing. He gotta get that. He gotta get that.
Stand with me. Let me go. What we gotta do, bro?
Where's the video? Where's the video?
Let's come here.
You're supposed to have the video
You're
ready.
supposed to have that ready.
Give me 30 seconds. Give me 30 seconds. Give me 30 seconds. Give me 30 seconds. Get your video. Give me 30 seconds.
Stop right here.
6'9". Come on.
Y'all gotta stay down, though. Y'all gotta stay down. Y'all gotta get down. Down in front, y'all gotta get down.
My airdrop on.
We should keep me in there too.
They talk, they roll, don't answer, they good. They miss. They talk. I like the energy. They talk. They good. I like the energy.
We just want to see a good fight.
You're going to get that. You're going to get that.
We all waiting for the video.
Come on, huh?
Good. I like this.
Where's the video?
Oh, video.
Sit down. Down in front.
We good, y'all. This is what this how the fight game supposed to be. It's how the fight game supposed to be. This is what the fans want to see.
How it look, Frank? How it look?
They're becoming friends.
We out here live.
100 fights. Show me the footage. I won't show nobody. Where's the video?
I'm smoking for real.
On the 15th, y'all we gonna see. On the 15th, we're gonna see.
That's what y'all was gonna show me? No, that's what y'all showed me? That's what y'all showed me. That's what y'all showed me. You showed me the headline? That's what you showed me? The headline shit? That's what you showed me?
Tank.
Tank. You showed the headline. Bro, you showed the headline.
Let's show the world, man.
You gonna release the video?
We don't do that. We don't drop videos. We don't drop videos.
All right, Frank Martin. Fighters will be available for interviews in 1 second.
Hey, what's around? Hey, what's around?
Right. And you about to do your thing at 75, my bro? Huh, bro? All right, thank you, man. So what is Kim was saying? What was his Kim saying? So they got you like
Tank. Kenny.
Why is he a front runner, Tank? I didn't hear you.
Tank.
What was it?
He got here late, bro. He got here late.
You think he was some tough guys, you know what I mean, trying to prove they tough. That's what's going for me.
I thought you were referencing the sparring.
Huh?
I thought you meant about the sparring, like you're going back to the sparring saying that. I
was there.
I was.
Okay.
But I can't speak on it.
Tank, of all the fighters you could have fought, what made you choose Frank Martin?
Yeah, young lion.
Tank, how does it feel to be the face of boxing? How does it feel to be the pound for pound king of boxing?
This is the most relaxed.
People don't know about it. What is one thing people don't know about Tank Davis?
I'm goofy as hell.
Gervonta, this is the most happiest, relaxed I've seen you in a press conference. It's just you're just anxious to come back in the ring.
Yeah, I'm excited to be back. I got Adrian working with me.
Get up, Adrian. Get up.
Right here.
Get up.
Yeah.
Little dance together for old time's sake. Little dance together for old time's sake.
Next champion.
Gervonta,
He fight.
June 7th.
I got you, brother. I got you. Pop that shit. Nah, not right now.
No.
I got some new wine coming out too, baby.
Hey, bro, you ain't camped yet, so.
Tank, is Frank the most?
There you go. Show the logo. Hey, there.
Hey, that's the
Andrew,
one.
open that brand.
Yeah. One more. Yeah.
That's so
they can take it. One more. I know you bumper right here.
Where Elliot? Get at the Elliot. Get at the Elliot. What's going on, Tank? Hey, Tank.
Ellie don't see
Tank. Yo, Tank. Hey, bro, everybody in the hood want to know.
Ryan Garcia. Louis V.
Oh, shit.
Yo, what's up, baby?
Who gonna walk it out, Tank? That's the question. He's a snake in the suit. That's all.
Who?
He's a snake.
You talking about Eddie Hearn?
Bro, he let what's the guy name?
Conor Ben.
Conor Ben test positive and was still gonna let him fight. Still was gonna let him fight.
Dillian Wyatt fought after he tested.
Who?
Dillian Wyatt, a heavyweight.
Dillian Wyatt, after testing positive, I didn't even know that. Bro, he's a snake, bro. He's bad for business.
Would you fight Conor Ben?
Yes, if he off that shit.
Yo, Tank! Hey, Tank!
Huh?
Eddie Hearn show?
No, because I can't trust Eddie Hearn. You can't trust Eddie Hearn. You can't.
Hey, Tank,
Ryan Garcia over this. How can we stand with Ryan Garcia over the failed test?
See, you know why I'm back around? Because a lot of boxers are going at him. When we fought, we made it cool, not saying like, but we made it cool to go at Ryan. Like, Ryan is not somebody that he really, like, competition, you know. For people to, like, go at him, I feel as though, and you see how as soon as why didn't it take 72 hours for the test to come back, right?
Came back after the fight, yeah.
Right. So why ain't come out that Tuesday or that week? They waited till Canelo fight to push that he had something in his drug. Then once they pushed that, Devin and them was on ESPN that night promoting that he was. It's all in. I'm telling you.
Brian said that you drained him, and the version that fought Devin would beat you easily.
He also said, bro, go look at Ryan fight and go look at Ryan versus Devin and go look at my fight versus versus Ryan. And you can tell that Ryan didn't look no different. If he looked any different, he probably looked worse. He just was a bigger person, much slower. If he was on anything, why he didn't have strip out all his, like, every punch, the brick hand, the jab, everything would have been strong. He only hit him with the same punch. I told everybody, a hook, which is Devin was sitting right there to get caught with the hook. And they talk about this niggas, my man, talk about these guys, whatever, pound for pound or best. Come on.
Yo, Tank, they say it's gonna be, they say it's gonna be different, bro. Because they say you, quote unquote, fighting a black fighter now. What you say about that, bro? What they say about that?
Champion again?
Of course. Tank. Is an elephant heavy? Do a bear shit in the woods? Of course I'm gonna be world champion again.
You're looking forward to
Tank, you said that these dudes still got to see you after
getting back
the Devin fight. Were you talking about Devin when you said that? Do you still want to fight that?
Nigga talking about him, he gonna fight them.
Now he said he retired, right?
Do you think that will be lasting damage to Devin Haney? What happened against Ryan Garcia?
Tank, Ryan said are you using bottom for this? Are you using against Haney?
I'm gonna go this way.
Hey, yo, who got the bottom?
Excuse me. Brother, excuse me. I need that bottom. That's what we do.
Get his number, yeah.
Sorry, it is. What's going on with it?
That's where we're going to fuck up at.
That ain't go right there.
You feel like he underestimating you? You feel like he underestimating you, Frank? You feel like he's underestimating you?
Yeah. That's right. He said he started week 7 and I was not.
Where we going?
Tank, what did you think about Ryan Garcia yesterday? We got a chance to see him after the both failed test. What was your thoughts on that?
Other questions out there.
What can we expect you 15?
What can we expect?
What do you think about this match?
What can we expect?
I promise you. I'm gonna take all this shit. I'm I'm gonna take all this shit.
Show the clip.
All this shit.
Show the clip.
Watch.
Got the clip.
Hey, I'm taking all this shit. I'm taking all this shit. So all this shit you talking about, bro, you gonna be real fucking sad, nigga. You gonna be real sad.
Say you don't have it.
You gonna be real sad. Hey, look at me. I don't need none of that. I don't need none of that.
Look at his face, bro.
I don't need none of that.
You want look at his
I
face.
don't need none of that.
I like this.
That's that future level.
Coming back yourself. Talk to us about your matchup.
You're not from the.
Lou yourself. Lou yourself. Make sure you got tune in every week.
You're not gonna I mean,
Talk.
Your brother Brian, your brother Brian is, but
Talk.
not you, nigga.
Talk.
You not that. You not that.
Talk.
You not that. And I know for sure you're not that. You not that. You not that.
Hey, Lou, put the mic up to them. I can hear him. Put it up. Hold this beat. And just move it closer.
I'm trying to hear. This is my shit. This is my shit.
Like I
This is my shit.
like I say, after this fight, after we fight, ain't none of that shit. Ain't none of that shit happen. After we fight, nigga.
This is my shit.
After we fight, ain't none of that shit happen.
You got it? You got it right now?
Oh,
See?
I can't.
See, you coming like that.
See,
Coming like that. But I appreciate you taking it. But you fucked up the show.
You thought it was all funny, but I was just right down on the stage.
Hell no. Nigga, I know how the gang go, nigga. Nigga, I know how the gang go. Nigga.
It's you. You trying to pick some hard air. Oh, you the one. Yeah, I'm big bro. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Okay. You the one. You the one that. He not. He not. He not.
We ain't doing all that talking.
He not.
We gonna see on the 15th.
Come on.
We gonna see on the 15th.
Yeah, come over here.
Hey, we gonna see on the 15th.
My shit.
Nah, nigga, you ain't going nowhere.
Tank is a prediction knockout.
You ain't going nowhere, nigga.
Work around. You can't be late.
Say it again,
If he
Lou.
knock him out, you can't be late.
8 or 10? That's what I'm telling you.
Gentlemen, are we willing to put a little wager on the fight?
Put money on it.
We're going this way.
Does anybody want to put a little money on the fight?
Cheese on the grill.
It's my shit.
Put some money on it.
You're just a part
I'm
of
gonna
it.
take this shit.
You're just a part
I'm
of
gonna
it.
take this shit
My
from you.
shit.
I'm taking this shit from
I'm
you.
going this way.
You heard? You heard? I'm taking this shit from you.
Hey, B, real quick. Hey.
No, he's not going to fight.
Guys, you guys gotta back up. They're going that way. They're going that way, guys. You guys gotta back up. Alright, you guys gotta make a hold.
Where we going? Where we going? Where we going? We going this way? We going this way? We going around, man. We're going this way.
What's good, T? Let them know what time it is, man. What's out with you?
Calvin, what do you think about the exchange between these boys?
Boxing, man. How do you approach a Tank Davis, man? How do you approach a Calvin Ford?
What's up, Coach Cal?
You got a lot of built up.
What's up, Coach
Read
Cal?
our life, man. We gotta handle our business, that's all.
All right, man. Appreciate you. Let's say super before I get mad.
I hope you guys are subscribing. There's 900 people here. You guys should have at least 100 likes on here with all the great content you guys are getting.
Opportunities that I have to go to the fight with. It's not bad.
Jesus Christ.
Photo खींचनी है
Guys, don't push back. Push back right now. Push back. Get ready to do anything. Push back now. I'm going to push everybody back.
Everybody back up, please. Everybody back up, please. Back up. Thank you.
Get back. Hey, make the interview. Back up.
You ready to get AB? So you got AB already?
Nah, not really.
I'll get him right there. We can jump screen.
Okay, bro.
Atlantic City. Flew in the next day. He followed Saturday.
Calvin.
I want to get some space. 10 minutes.
They not invited. They still got NFL drinks.
You're sitting on Thanksgiving couch out there.
AB was killing that motherfucking turkey.
They still got NFL drinks. That's what it is.
Let him get a picture of it.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah.
Hell yeah. Good. Yeah, to this day, you still my favorite fighter.
Yeah, bro.
Yes, sir.
Maybe, what does it feel like to get love like that from fans still to this
That's
day?
what I do it for, man. And I'll be back. I'll be back world champion soon.
What's in for Bear Cobb coming up next?
Put his ass in a seafood boil. We're gonna cook him.
Have you seen that video that Gervonta was trying to show Frank?
Yeah.
What is he? What are we looking at?
Pornhub.
What's the title? What's the title? What's the title?
Ass shots.
What do you think about Ryan, AB? That whole situation.
I pray that Ryan be okay, and I don't wish no bad on that guy.
What about Devin in retrospect, right? I mean, should the contest, if it's true, should it
Man,
go
I ain't
to...
got no bad blood with nobody. I don't talk shit about nobody. I'm the OG, bro. You know, I hope all them guys good. I hope Devin's straight. Just hit me up.
Adrian, you're a 4-weight world champion, the quickest to ever do it. What can we expect this part of your career now? What can we expect?
In your fight against Carl?
Ah, man, just don't miss it.
Hey B, how quickly did this time go by, bro? Where you were the young man in the game, young fresh in the game. Now you just call yourself the OG.
Man,
how's this ride been?
Can't beat time, y'all. Ain't no beating time. Ain't no beating time. Just gotta know when to get out when the time is up.
The best pop of all trash talk in the history of boxing. Who's number 2?
Oh, good shit. That's gonna be the real Simone, real.
Man, we're here at the press conference. Benvidez, June 15th, fighting for the
Exciting day. We're getting ready for
Oh, you gotta get me that. Give me your email. Give me your email right now.
How's the mood here? It's packed here.
Oh my god, it's packed. It's probably the most media I've ever seen, and we're super excited. I love all the exposure David's getting, and we're excited. We're happy.
Huge days, huge moments in his career.
And the other people.
Can he sit with Jim Lampley and do a quick 3 minutes?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know who's running. She is.
That is the what's your name? Nice to meet you.
You see EJ tweet last night when he was like, niggas talk too much. Tank was like, he said something, he was like, I talk because I can back it up, basically. Yeah, I said it real constantly. You say he talked, he said you wanted to talk, and you say he do the tweet. He say he don't talk. Wasn't he talking a lot today? I'm gonna be talking a whole lot today. He did a whole lot of character shit today, didn't he? Stood up, came over. Something different. I'm making him do something different.
What does that mean to you, Frank, that you're making him do something different? What does that mean to you?
Nothing, because at the end of the day, we fight June 15th. When we fight June 15th, all this shit, this don't matter. You know, this the lead up. It matter, but when we fight, this ain't the shit that matter. This ain't gonna win or lose the fight. What's gonna do it is when we get in that ring.
Hey, for fighters that get caught using PEDs, man, what should be the punishment for that?
Motherfuckers gotta take a long layoff. Long layoff, because you know this a dangerous sport. We already killing ourselves to make weight, and then we got to worry about getting hit with certain shots in the back of the head. So taking anything to enhance yourself is, you know, it's crazy.
Frank, what is it? You talked about the first round in sparring to him. He was obviously showing you a video. What happened in the first round?
I don't even want to keep talking about the sparring, man.
And change the subject, Frank. What are your thoughts on tonight? Who do you think wins?
It's going to be a good fight. It's going to be an explosive ass fight. I just want to see it. No prediction. No prediction.
How's the Frank Martin era going to look like after June 15th? If all goes well for you, how is the Frank Martin era going to look like after June 15th?
Man, a real ass era that you know the people gonna love. You know what I mean? Because one thing about me, man, I like to be interacting with people. Ball alert.
Thank you, Frank.
No problem. No problem. How you doing?
Like, what does he make?
Everything stands out, man. You know, now I feel that I took him to the highest level that I can.
Everybody hyped for the Tank Davis.
This is great.
The live still has some like 600 people.
You look like you in great shape. You've been training hard. How long have you been training for this Blair Cup?
Not getting to his offense sometimes immediately. Do you think he has to jump on the or do you think that he'll be able to dictate the pace of the game?
He's not eating, but he starts going crazy. When I get down, I think get 6 o'clock, take that.
There you have it, my friends. My guy, Kevin Ellis. Where's Gervonta?
I'm not doing any reviews. No.
For the fundraiser?
No.
Fundraiser call?
That's how you get you get exclusives that way. I usually do it, right? So if you support me, support my cause.
Hey, that is the face of boxing.
Send me a message, see? Send it now. Yes, sir. I'm done.
Appreciate you, man. I help him get that bus.
Y'all don't
What did you see it take that made you kind of like take him under your wing?
My name is Coach Cat. Listen.
At some point. I mean, I don't know how great it was. Can you see where I'm at?
Oh, is there any way you could transfer me to
love.
screenshots. I'm gonna send it to you.
Ready.
Shit, I ain't planning on going back home and throwing some clothes on.
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know.
All right, what's going on, people? Watch for Friday. What's this? Oh, shit.
You were right there. And come see me.
Where'd David go, bro?
He was out here for a second and then he bounced. Yeah.
He's an allegation.
Yeah, I mean, Yeah.
Yes, sure.
When he did Young Nef, like when he came back, yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, he over there popping his shit, bud. He over there guaranteeing that victory.
But there, right here.
Yourself, you know what I'm saying?
You see him there?
You work out the
Yeah. I'm gonna go to the restroom. Okay, I'll be right back.
What's good with it? You're talking about how? You know I gotta hit you and show you the theatrics, nigga. This is where it is. He's going, man. This the YouTube. This is the whole YouTube shit. Let me show you some shit.
Stay in the heat is easy.
I'm sure this is his first time being in an event like this. And I'm sure that from what I've seen, you gotta tell.
Everything really smoking shit. I'm sure the video takes turns and around to the side. They kind of like see a good thing. I respect that kind of trash talk. You know what I didn't get involved in that kind of thing.
It's all part of the build up. And those who got to tell the story, I know my guys, what he's doing and how he's this fight was not going to be
Canelo? Talk about the bet. My niggas is degenerates. Ray gonna be tight. I tried to call him. Ray gonna be tight.
part of the game.
Ireland went to the bathroom.
Like easy work. You gonna run them over?
Before I let you go, any messages to let the fans know about this crazy press conference?
Tune in June the 15th. Watch Face of Boxing, go to work.
Appreciate it. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Short and sweet.
Yeah, you know it. What's up, Sean? Yeah.
Not too close. Got you.
Right.
They knows how to sell a fight. That was a very exciting press conference.
Tank is in his element. He's in his element. And he's in his comfort zone. He's working really hard. He's excited about it.
So the fans, why
Frank Martin ain't a chump.
And then you take a picture of me and him.
Yeah. I know like the bare minimum, you know?
Good morning. Good fight.
And the subtext of that quite clearly was, I like him, I'm going to knock him out, but I like him. That's boxing.
Definitely. Well, Jim, we'd like to get on to your business as always. Marcus has the Fight Up TV. We enjoy just getting a chance to talk
Join
to you.
Jim Lampley, Chris Algieri, Lance Pugmire, and Dan Ginobio on ppv.com live chat stream during the fight.
There we go, folks. Pugilism.
Here you go, my main man.
Thank you, Jim. Got time?
Lovely.
Got time for another one?
Sure. Pugilism, victory.
Stephen Quinano, we're here with the great Jim Lampley. Man, a lot of a very eventful few days. I feel like I talked to you at the beginning of the week, and there's a whole week of stuff to talk to you about. Just first, let's talk about, man, Gervonta Tank Davis. He's cut from a different cloth, like a Roberto Duran type, kind of one of those type guys, right?
Yeah, American style. American urban style. And, he really delivered all that with a great deal of forceful energy on the stage in the news conference. And I asked him, I said, trying to throw him off stride, trying to knock him back a little bit, trying to get under his skin, trying to intimidate him. He said, yeah, there's some of that in all of it, but it's also a way of selling the fight. And this is my way of selling the fight because I am Tank Davis. And I asked him, I said, is some of it to try to anger him so that he might make the mistake that sets up the chance for you to land a big punch? And he smiled and said, yeah, that's part of it too. So I think Tank was being Tank, and he was in character, and maybe it helps him win the fight.
He's kind of one of those, like a Fernando Vargas, like I mentioned, Roberto Duran, that has to, I feel like, not like you a little bit when he's in front of you. Like, not a little bit. Has to not like you, in press conferences and stuff like that to kind of get him up for the fight. Would you agree with something like that?
Oh, I think the analogy is not off base. Yes, Vargas had some of that in him. I loved Fernando. He was a friend of mine. He conducted a months-long campaign trying to get under Oscar De La Hoya's skin, trying to get Mexican-American fans in Southern California to take his side against Oscar De La Hoya, and we all know how that wound up. So at the end of the day, there can be a price to pay for all of that kind of public aggression.
Speaking of that fight, Fernando, I believe, tested positive for a substance after that fight. I remember his abs were like the most ripped I had ever seen. We got to talk about Ryan. It's very, I don't know, obviously
I had forgotten that Fernando tested positive. Yeah, I mean, once Oscar landed the left hook, it didn't much matter, did it? So
right. I was going to say, that's an instance where the other guy was on something, Oscar cleared, and it didn't matter. Do you think that's the case with Ryan and Devin, that, yeah, maybe Ryan was on something, but stylistically maybe it didn't matter because the styles worked out the way they did in the ring?
Well, we don't know. You know, I mean, the fact is that Ryan looked spectacularly powerful and hurt Devin with every left hook he landed. And to now argue that the use of performance-enhancing drugs had nothing to do with that, I think that's a hard mountain to climb. Most of us in this room, in the media room, and in the public are going to come to the conclusion, his A sample was dirty, his B sample was dirty, his body was dirty. That had a lot to do with it.
I heard Ryan was going to go to another, like a USADA or somebody else, like another testing for him to do the hair, to do the nails. You know, let's speculate here, right? If it was a USADA and he got cleared.
I trust Vada. I don't believe Vada lies. I don't believe Vada has any incentive to lie. I know the professionals who set up Vada in the first place. Yes, they were advised by Victor Conte, but that doesn't mean that they do dirty business. Victor Conte went straight a long time ago. So I believe Vada's results.
So you think Ryan's kind of conspiracy theory that he's throwing out that Conte is involved with Vada, maybe that's why it tested positive, you're dismissing that?
It's a story that's available to tell. I just don't happen to believe it.
There it is. Jim, man, we got a great fight tonight. I know we talked about it already. Just does it end in knockout tonight? Did you smell that in the air
Tank wants it to end in a knockout. Benavidez wants it to end in a knockout. So the question is, do we get to see both Tank and Benavidez doing what they're supposed to do and continuing to push their stars up the ladder in the sport? You know, Leonard Ellaby went on a couple times today about how Tank is going to become the face of boxing. I think Benavidez has a chance to become the face of boxing. So both of them have a big show tonight.
Appreciate your time. Thank you so much, Jim. As always, pleasure.
My pleasure.
Sir. Who was it? Big boy? Big boy. You want this work or what?
Yeah.
Good to see you, man.
Yeah.
You want to play?
Love Steve.
Yeah, right here.
Great people.
Can you get this?
I got it. What's up, big?
On we go. Don't tell them I say
Can you do a little floating for me?
Yeah, of course. I'm gonna do everything for you. I got you.
All right, paper, rock, scissors, Big. Who goes? Well, maybe I'll let you go first. You are a legend.
Yeah. Is this your game?
Yeah.
Can't beat it. Love being on the show. And you can tell them I said so. Anytime. They've been great for me. Come on, bro.
What's that?
Well, the only thing that'll bring me to LA is a fight. No, I shouldn't say that. I have grandchildren. I'll be in LA, and I'll definitely let. You got a card? But I just reach out and tell Steve when I'm coming to LA, and I wind up having to go to University City. Ignacio Bernal. Oh, I know your name. I've known that name for a long time. So, yeah, this is the name with a face. You are Ignacio Bernal. Hard to tell. I'm surprised he's not headed in this direction. Usually in these situations, he interviews me every 15 minutes.
Jim, I was coming to ask.
What's that? Sure. The Goonies.
All right. It's definitely very animated game and what seems like ready Frank Martin. But what are your thoughts on the press conference and some of the stuff that happened?
Some of it's theater, some of it is real, and like on legitimate feelings, probably more than theater. I asked Tank Davis, and I said, you put on quite a show and were very assertive trying to get under Frank's skin, and you think that you should have I said, some of it about you being a hunter and wanting him to
get angry enough to be aggressive enough to make the kind of mistakes that might play into their favor instead of absolutely. So, smart, intelligent coach. I give him credit. At the end of the day, I got along really well with Tank Davis, and I wasn't sure that was going to be the case. And still waiting to get home. But you think that that was not the case? As a fighting star, appreciate you. So this is the first time I've seen him back inside the UPB life. And not only have I never met him before, but he comes from the Mayweather culture. And not everybody in the Mayweather culture has always been positively oriented or desirous of being friendly with me. Although professionals like Leonard Ellis, I like Floyd really. I get along with him. This is probably one of my things that I would say about
Now, what do you think about Frank Martin and his reaction to some of the things he rattled to you, or do you feel like Frank was getting better than this?
I wouldn't say that. I think it was showcase, and I think Frank Martin was smart not to loudly or aggressively try to go back to the case in the same way with the same volume as doing those situations where they might scuffle or grab each other and wrestle around, etc. I think it was intelligent to avoid that. You got to fight tonight, get ready, move.
So last how do you see Frank playing out with about a month away?
Well, I think that logic tells you that Tank has to live up to somewhere being the puncher. Even if it doesn't feel like he is the puncher in the fight, he's got to do it because that's the way he's been sold to the public, and aggressively so. He probably is the puncher in the fight. He probably is the guy with the biggest opportunity by far to land a fight-changing shot and put Martin away with power. That tells you that the more rounds it goes, the more it plays in Martin's favor. Whether it is correct or not, he's cast by psychological circumstances as the boxer in the fight. So he's probably going to be moved into the box and be as good and scrappy and as smart and as lucid and as selective in his punching opportunities as he could be. I think about my favorite for a lot of reasons.
Go. You're ready to give us up and so much.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Good weekend.
Hopefully you get some rest. Thank God Fred's not here, right? You get more, man. No idea.
What's that? No, this is boxing. This is what I've been doing for 30 plus years. So yes, it's changed in one very significant way. It works. Social media. And what does social media mean? More theatricality, less truth. Sorry. Nothing in social media is about truth. That's a big change. Good call. It's changing our politics for worse every day. I hate social media. It's part of the business. Part of the business. Can't avoid it. I am so glad I made my bones, my reputation, my living for decades without ever having to participate in that. That was a gift. Who knew?
I didn't know at the time. I wouldn't be relevant. I just would not be relevant these days. Other than the way that I am relevant here, which is to behave in the old traditions. As a reporter, standing in front of a camera, talking to reporters, etc. Not sitting down.
Man, dude, record this on me. Hold on.
We call it PPP.com. It sounds like PPP.com. It's actually PPP.com. Yes, and when I was teaching at the University of North Carolina for 5 semesters, it's called Evolution of Storytelling in American Electronic News Media Communications. A big ongoing flow point in the course was how evolution of electronics, evolution of management structures, evolution of personnel, all those things lead to differences in the way that stories are formulated and told. PPP.com is the reason I agreed to do it is because it replicates something that I taught all my students. Evolution in electronics that leads to a change in the way stories. And the simple fact that the audience can participate in real time. Not just another bullshit way of communicating with rap, something participatory in which the public plays a role. Now, somebody could come right back at me and say, well, you say social media is bullshit, but that's exactly what goes on social media. And yes, I've got a hard case to argue. I have somebody transcribing it for me. And that's because the woman who hired me very intelligent. You have the keyboard skills and the keyboard speed of somebody who's over 70 years old. I don't want to lose any of Jim Langley to your flawed digital technique. So I'm going to get somebody to sit next to me. So I say what I say into his ear, and he comes in. Listen, a lot of people come to me over and over and over. People come to me here in these situations and elsewhere. When are we going to hear you call blow by blow? And I say, I don't know. I couldn't possibly tell you why none of these organizations who are televising the fights have offered me a blow by blow here. They prefer other people. Maybe that's because I'm toxic, because I was spoiled and treated too royally at HBO. Maybe they know I'm going to prosecute and they want to pay. I don't know what the reason is, but when Amazon comes along, several boxing writers, including some of the best, type, okay, it's Amazon. Their formula in football was they went for the best play-by-play man available, Al Michaels. So the replication of getting Al Michaels to do pro football is get Jim Lampley to do the boxing. Not what happened. I don't know why.
Even for us, like being from LA, we would turn off the Lakers. We would turn off the sound.
Right. I feel like you could do that. I'm cheaper in the box. Exactly right. Don't get it. But that's where it is. I mean, seriously. Not to be shared. No. But, that's what happens.
I think if you find a way, let's say the day of the fight, people do, right?
Yep.
What's keeping you from saying, hey, just turn,
There's nothing. And there's nothing that keeps me from it. And by the way, if they buy the pay-per-view, they automatically, all they have to do is click a box or something like that, and they're in PPV.com. So they don't have to pay extra. They don't have to pay extra, but they want to hear the voice. Yes. They can't hear the voice. And what I have said, in media like yours, what I have said is, okay, read the words and imagine the voice. It's the same thing, except it isn't, because blow by blow is one kind of communication. What I'm doing now is not blow by blow. But I'll be honest, and I probably said this on your show show, Steve and Mario. There were several times during the past several years of HBO boxing when I would think to myself, you know what really would work, what ought to happen to extend my life in particular, is that Max gets up in his chair, walks around behind Roy, and comes and sits in my chair, and I get up and go sit in the chair where Max sits, where Larry used to sit, and I do